support the amendment, the PUD amendment for the Hex Warehouse project?
Yes, fully.
I second it. It's been moved and properly seconded that we support the amendment to the zoning commissioner and send a letter to the zoning commission supporting that amendment to the PUD. Is there any discussion? Colleagues, are you ready for the question? Yes. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Thank you for being a fabulous partner.
Thank you.
The
Thanks
best
for your
is yet
help.
to come. Thank
Thanks
you.
for your help.
Okay. At this time, I'd like to ask Ms. R.G. Wetherington to come forward with a quick update, and we need to hear from you, Mr. Jones. Okay, do we need to hear from you, Ms. Laisha? Quick, very quick.
Good evening, everyone. My name is R.G. Wetherington. I'm an attorney with the Office of the Attorney General, and I'm here to make a quick presentation. As you know, my boss, Carl Racine, is the district's first elected Attorney General, and we just came with some updates. First, I wanted to let you know that the Attorney General has put forth some legislation, and the legislation asks for greater power for the OAG's office, procurement power, subpoena power, and increasing our organization's autonomy. And the legislation is going to come up for a hearing on April 22nd. It's already been sponsored by Councilman Kenyon McDuffie. Also, the office is proposing, or the Attorney General is proposing, greater autonomy for our office because we'd like to increase our numbers by about 50 to 75 new attorneys. I heard a rumor going around that it was going to be all in the Consumer Protection Division. It's actually going to be staffed throughout OAG, not all in the Consumer Protection Division. And the way we propose to fund those new attorneys is by legislation that allows us to keep some of the money that we bring in for the district. If you don't know this, OAG has a large civil division as well as a Consumer Protection Division and a Public Interest Division. Those organizations or those sections within OAG sue people or bring cases on behalf of the district. Like in any civil case, generally your remedy is damages. So because of the damages, OAG brings in money to the District of Columbia. What OAG is asking, what we are asking for, is to be allowed to keep a small percentage of those damages to increase our numbers so we can do better work for the community. In law, you call it you eat what you kill. That's what you say in the firm life. You eat what you kill. You bring in the clients, you collect the money. So we're asking, though, just a small percentage of that money that we do bring in to be allowed to be used for our own resources and funding new attorneys and bringing new people in so we can do better work. If you all have any questions, additional questions for me, feel free to contact me. My name is on the sign-in sheet. My name is R.G. Wetherington. My number is 202-727-6338. I work in the Neighborhood and Victim Services section.
Give your number again, please.
202-727-6338. And you can also contact our community outreach person, and his name is Robert White. It's spelled exactly like it sounds, and his number is 202-724-5487. I left some handouts detailing the Attorney General's budget proposal at the back table there. Those light blue handouts right there. Feel free to pick them up, and if you have any questions, please call.
That was concise. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Can I ask a question?
Very quickly.
I'd like to know, is this type of presentation going to be done citywide throughout all of the single member districts in the District of Columbia?
Yes.
Good. Good.
Specifically, I work in the Public Safety Division, and within the Public Safety Division, I work in Neighborhood and Victim Services. That's my section. And my area is 5D. We're not broken up in the wards, we're broken up in the police district. So I work 5D and I share 7D with my partner.
Thank you. Ms. Laisha, less than a minute. Toastmaster time.
Yes, promise. So good evening. My name is Laisha Doherty, and I'm the Constituent Services
coordinator for Councilmember McDuffie. I'm also the new staffer assigned to the 5D meeting, so you will see me more in meetings. For the sake of time, I just wanted to make a couple of quick announcements. I left a copy of our Ward 5 report, which is a bi-weekly newsletter that we send out via email. If anyone's interested in subscribing to our newsletter, you can go to KMcDuffie.com. On the top left-hand corner, it's a link that says click to subscribe. You can put in your email address, and you will get copies of our Ward 5 report and any major announcements, such as press releases that need to send out. Also, I left a copy of our end of the year report, which is a couple things that the council member did 2014. It covers everything from community engagement to legislative processes to special appearances that he made. That is also on the table as well. April 16th is Emancipation Day. DC government is closed, so if you call me and I don't answer, that's probably why. But nevertheless, there are a couple of activities that are being planned for the day. There's a parade on Pennsylvania Avenue at 11 a.m., a concert at 5 p.m. on Freedom Plaza, fireworks at 8:30 p.m., and a movie screening of the movie Selma at 9:15 p.m. I did leave copies of these in the back if anyone's interested. And finally, as I've been listening, I see that you guys have a big major concern with public safety issues.
Yes.
Just so you know, tomorrow is the budget oversight hearing for MPD. If anyone's able to attend, that would be great. If you can't, it will be online. You can watch it online at dccouncil.us. If anyone wishes to testify, you can send in written testimony to our office. Our committee director, her name is Kate Mitchell, and all of her information is on our website. So it's very important that we hear from you, your thoughts, etc., etc.
Thank you. And let me acknowledge Mr. Tommy Jones from Mayor Bowser's Office of Community Affairs. He has waived his presentation time, but can you just wave to everyone? All righty? That's what he said.
I'll be here afterwards if you want to talk.
Okay, at this time, I'd like to quickly go to Treasurer Shropshire's Treasurer's report.
The report that I have is that I want to, so after we've had, we don't have a security fund, but I want to make a motion to move to support the security fund tonight. And I want to put that motion on the table, but I also have an update on two things. I have the security fund and also a quarterly report approval for quarter one. And so in terms of the balances that we have for our budget, I don't know that because currently the financial statements for the bank are still being, do you still have those?
That's right, as a chairperson, they're still going to me.
Okay, and so until we have a security fund, there is no treasury report, but I'm moving to make a motion to support the security fund.
To participate in the ANC security fund.
To participate in the ANC security fund, and so I want to put that on the floor.
Is there a second?
I second it.
It's been moved, triple it, quadruple it. It's a long time coming. It's April. Anyway, it's been moved and properly seconded that ANC Commissioner 5D participate in the ANC Security Fund. It costs $25. It simply means that the treasurer and the chairperson are inured. If in fact there is theft, that these funds will be replaced. There will be no theft. It's been moved and properly seconded. Are there any questions? Any discussion? You ready for the question, colleagues? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or abstaining? It's about time. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. And as a supplement, let me just share with you, until such time as Commissioner Shropshire and I are actually able to go over to the bank and she's actually able to sign the signature cards, I opened the account, I am still the primary signatory. We're removing Commissioner Lewis as a signator, a person who signs off on any checks. The balance for ANC 5D, effective as of, this is the ending March statement, $45,712.03. Again, that is $45,712.03. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to move on. We're not going to talk about the quarter report
I
at
need
this
to
time.
get this approved so that we can submit it.
we can't approve it until we go, there's some other things that we're unready. So we'll talk offline about that.
Okay.
But thank you, and we'll have a special meeting if
I gotta
necessary.
go to court, I'm willing to hear about it.
Me too.
Well, I'm glad that you're willing to hear about it, but we're going to start. We started and ended on time, so thank you. We'll talk about it.
It's just the court report and all that, I mean, these are all documents that Commissioner Henderson handed over to me, so I'm just submitting everything that has just been submitted to me. It's no questioning, no anything like that. It's just what our balance was at the beginning of the quarter, what was expended, and also what the balance was for the quarter, for the end of quarter one, and that was it.
We couldn't
Thank
spend
you.
anything, so.
This was for quarter one, which quarter one was October, November.
Excuse me, we're going to have order. Ma'am, I ask that you continue to conduct yourself with decorum. Thank you, Commissioner Shropshire. We'll talk about it offline.
So quarter one, I just wanted to address what Commissioner Lewis said. We haven't spent anything. I'm just addressing October, November, and December. So I wasn't even a commissioner at that time. So I needed to get approval so we could submit it so that we would be in compliance with what we need to do for our ANC.
Thank you.
That's
I asked that we call a special meeting for that, so we can discuss that. But thank you.
Mhm.
Welcome on board.
Yeah, thank you.
Get this. Okay, get this. All right. There you go. All right. Commissioner Buzz. Commissioner Buzz, you're next.
It's about timing, and we haven't spent anything, so we can hold a special meeting.
This was for quarter one.
No, I'm not saying that, she said she wanted to,
But we're
8:30.
and you can come to the special meeting and ask all the questions you want. Commissioner Buzz, do you have any minutes for us?
Okay, I do not have minutes for March meeting because my computer,
Don't worry
I
about
had it, but
Don't worry about it.
I was
That's
submitted, but I do have minutes for February 10th, January 23rd, and January 13th.
What I would ask is that what we'll do is take up the minutes, because we can't submit the quarterly report without the minutes. So we'll take up the minutes and the quarterly report at a special meeting. Okay? So we'll be right on time. Yes, ma'am.
As a former secretary of this commission, I'm going to request that minutes and meeting minutes are read after the month. We're in the 4th month, and we should not have any minutes at this point.
There you go.
I distributed minutes by way of email to each and every.
It's okay. We're not.
Read them publicly.
Excuse me, Commissioner.
Order here.
Order.
Please.
Order.
I mean,
Order.
please. We do
Order.
need to have order.
Order.
Please.
To be able to speak.
Thank you. Commissioner Buzz, we are going to revisit that issue. We will address this at a special meeting, and of course, the public will be invited. We'll give you an opportunity to be heard. At this time, let's see, any burning issues? No, we are adjourning. We thank you. Ma'am, you're a Ward 2 resident, you're adjourned. The meeting is adjourned.
Can I have, excuse me, can I just have a comment?
The meeting is adjourned, ma'am. Thank you.
I like to say that I'm coming from Ward 2, and.
The meeting is adjourned.
Although
Thank
it's
you.
adjourned, you can go, but I like to say to everybody, you know what, I am so embarrassed about how you conduct business. And it hurts me, Kathy. You sit and you denounce your commissioners and do not allow them to communicate. And the thing is that this financial stuff needs to be open and for the record, because it looks like somebody is handling money inappropriately. Auditing requires fiscal controls. The DC Council requires that a 7-day notice about a meeting is distributed to all residents. And it's not right. My name is Gloria. It hurts me. It hurts me. I just think somebody please quarterback and watch you. You don't stand up. You need to stand up. I understand how you feel, but you understand. Okay, well I think it's terrible.
No, we don't need to do that.
I understand. Okay, go back to Ward 2, Mr. But I got okay, that's her name. But I think it's terrible. Thank you. You're welcome, sweetheart. We wouldn't do that in our ward. We wouldn't allow that kind of stuff.
I'm quite sure you got on the internet before you got here. It's just a part of the thing. You know what the game is. You came in to be a part of this structure. And you're not a part of the board, you don't belong here.
So I don't see why you're continuing to. The meeting is adjourned. We don't have any interest in hearing from disgruntled residents in Ward 2. There's an opportunity for the resident, as you just heard, she can make her outburst to her council member, her commissioner. Her comments are not relevant here. We've had a great meeting, and we appreciate you. We even appreciate you too. So thank you. So we look forward to continuing to have great meetings with good citizen participation. We want to hear from the people that live in this community and people that from outside of the community that have an axe to grind or personal issues. You know, they have recourse through their elected representatives, and that recourse is not here. And so, but thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you all for coming. God bless you. Good night.
We don't come up to board. We don't come up to board to disrupt your meeting. We respect. No, we As we said before, every month there's a disruption. We don't need that. And anybody else, invite anybody from Ward 2 here, you need to back up. We're not going to tolerate that. We're trying to conduct a meeting for Ward 5. Leave these games out of it. Special interest groups. Leave these games out of it. You don't want to talk to us. You don't want to be a part of us. You have your secret meeting. You don't speak to us when you come in the meeting. You don't even say hello to us when you come in the meeting. Everybody forms their own clique. There's no respect in here. You know, you already have your own agenda. Y'all need to cut this out and come together and talk to each other. We're not asking you to like anybody, just respect each other and work together.
Can I get some of that? It's all over there on the table. So for example, there was an issue that we dealt with.